You are listening to Rum Punch and Beignets podcast, presented by Boot Crew Media. Give us a follow on Instagram or Twitter at Boot Crew Media. That is crew spelled Krewe.
Hey y'all!
Welcome to Rum Punch and Beignets with your favorite TDs, TDB and
CD Dime. We're here to give you our unfiltered opinions on current events and everyday life.
So sit back, relax with your favorite drink as we give you this
TD
realness.
The midweek Jose, let me tell you about Blue Mics, okay? So Blue Mics are here to help creators of all kinds find and raise their voice by making the coolest microphones and headphones on the planet. Here at Boot Crew Media, we use Blue Mics on every episode to bring you the professional sound you are hearing right now. Learn more at bluemic.com. All right, so let's get into this episode. We're going to be talking about the difference between real life and social media. Now, I've been a part of social media since like Black Planet, AOL Messenger. To keep it a 100, I was a part of the fucking party line. Now, if y'all from New Orleans, y'all know about the party line. It used to go down on the party line. Okay, so like to say that I'm true to this. I'm not new to this. So these little teeny boppers, these little whippersnappers, they know nothing about nothing when it comes to social media. But I feel like a recurring theme that always happens is that people get so consumed with social media that they forget they got people in real life that know them. And like they really know them. They know about them and they try to portray this life on social media. So I feel like we're gonna get into that talking about all of this shit, but people they be slipping. They get so delusional and fuck up and forget that them fingers might work on Twitter, but them hands don't work in real life.
Oh my god!
Just so, just so y'all know. but yeah, so like social media, I feel like it started. The whole purpose of it was for us to be able to connect with other people in the first place, be able to connect with people all around the world quickly and without really hindering your life. It's able for you to promote. It's here for you to, just keep people abreast of what you're going through in life without actually having to hold a conversation with them. Just give them little snippets of what's going on. I feel like that was the whole purpose of social media.
Pretty much, yeah. Like anybody else in this age, the millennials, we started off with what, Black Planet? I know I had a Black Planet. Didn't have no business on Black Planet.
Did, but I was there.
No, actually, we started off on Yahoo Messenger and AOL. Back when AOL had CDs, they would send in the mail, and you get like a free trial of like 180 hours.
Yep.
And then you got to put it in there, but then you had to get off the house phone to use it. I'm telling my age for real.
You had to dial up internet.
Oh my God, we did. Oh my God, remember when internet was new?
Yes.
We really have seen it all.
Yeah, girl.
Like we literally saw the beginning of PlayStation, and here we are at a PlayStation 5. But I mean, social media can be used as a means to starting or creating a business or elevating a brand. Some people use it literally to like waste time. Like I know I'm guilty. Sometimes I know I'll be wasting buku time.
Me as well.
Like when I know I need to be doing stuff for the show, I'll be messing around sometimes.
I mess around all the time.
I'll being nosy sometimes.
I find myself like laying at night when I know I should be sleeping. I'm just not sleepy. I'm just scrolling, and I don't even really be looking at anything.
Mindlessly scrolling.
I just be doing this the whole time, just scrolling on up. Then I stop if something look interesting. Then I start scrolling again. Then I click out of it. Then go back into it just to look at the same shit.
See.
I am a victim of it.
I think we all are. Like, I can't even lie. I know everybody has fronted on social media at least once in their life or for a period of time. I know they did. I know I did when I was navigating my way around the interwebs, just wasting time, and I fronted like something was okay, but it wasn't okay. Grown to master how to use it, um, to a point. If you have a brand or a business, it's a constant promo tour. That's something we're learning now with the show. Like you gotta
Yes.
constantly like, even when you don't feel like posting stuff or you're trying to take a break from posting it, like you still gotta be on. You still gotta let people know, hey, we got this episode coming out. You gotta subscribe to this. You gotta follow this.
You
You
have to
gotta
interact.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the the Monday motivational videos,
Right, girl. And
especially.
bless your heart for that too. I really appreciate you for doing it. Like you're a real one for that one. Just so you know, you're a real one.
So, well, thank you. So this is our episode literally right before Thanksgiving, y'all. So, we thank y'all for listening to a side note. Uh, and sometimes it'd be hard with like doing social media with the show, cause sometimes I don't be feeling like posting for real, and I be trying to post with intention.
Right.
And then if I ain't did nothing, especially now with the pandemic, how we really can't do nothing, what the fuck I'm gonna post? Other than stuff from the show.
And then to be honest, I really don't like social media. I feel like I have surpassed the social media stage. Like it was fun when I was young, like when MySpace was popping and
Oh
we was
man,
coding and shit. I didn't even know I was coding. I was a coder.
I don't
bitch.
think nobody did. And
But
we
that's
were
what
coding.
we were doing that, like just to fix up the page. I used to love doing that on MySpace.
Look, when
Fix
you
up
break
the
up with
page,
somebody or you stop
change
talking
the
to them, you change
song,
the song,
everything.
take them out of your top 8.
Yes. Y'all, man, if y'all don't remember a time in the top 8, you ain't no real one. You ain't no real one. You wasn't.
Yeah.
You wasn't shooting in the gym with us at all.
I was literally just about to say that. Like we was around on MySpace when Drake first came out.
Girl.
Imagine it. A
Girl.
whole
After
decade.
he came out the wheelchair.
Right from Degrassi. Okay. Enough.
Yes. But so yeah, like social media. Now I'm at a space where it's more so I have to do it because it correlates with everything else that I do as far as different business ventures that I go into with a podcast, with just making sure that my face and name stays relevant. So when I do release something else, or like when we do release new episodes, people remember the name, they remember our faces, they remember certain things, and it makes them want to go ahead and see and check out what's going on. But with all the good things that social media has, there's a lot of bad shit. And like I have a lot of stories. I know a lot of times it was just me and myself, like especially on Twitter. If anything, Twitter is probably my favorite social media platform.
Same.
And then it's Instagram, and then Facebook. I just go there to link up with the family members. That's all. And then they have the other shit. But like I remember I used to be on Twitter heavy. And from there, like you really see a lot of perpetrators from Twitter will show you the fucking perpetrators. So I would know these so-called gangsta ass niggas. I would know these females or whomever, and they would talk a lot of shit on Twitter. But in real life, bitch, they wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. Like they wouldn't do nothing. So it is like they feel like they have to put on this persona for the rest of the world, when in actuality they just need to be themselves. Just shoot the breeze. Just do what you do normally. But I guess that is them doing what they do, because they probably try to fake the funk, baby. I don't know why the funk on the funk. But they fake the funk. They try to fake the funk in real life, so it's easier to do it on social media. Girls, I was laughing at me.
The funk.
Funk. I mean, fake the funk. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But I feel like people they use social media as a way for them to
be somebody else,
right? And it's easier to be someone else on social media. And I can say for myself, I feel like I'm every bit of myself on social media. I might be a little bit more reserved on social media than what I am in real life, but I'm the same bitch. The fucks that I don't give, they're still not giving.
Yeah, they don't. Trust me, I know this. Yeah. But for me, like the only place that I mindlessly post is on Twitter. I do know how to take a break. It's just that when you got something like our show or like a project or whatever you just drop, you gotta constantly like be on it. But Twitter is like my fave out of all. Facebook, I just be going over there to thank people for telling me happy birthday or some shit.
Right.
I might talk to my mama on there. Like yesterday, I I mistakenly talked to my mom on Facebook.
You want to know what's funny? So my mama, she's
What
a
her nails is?
she's a Facebook head, but she just kind of got on Instagram. So this lady, she be sending me shit,
And it'd be like, I already saw it.
right? I be like, she be like, well, girl, I ain't know about it. She really act like she just 80 or something, and she not even that old, y'all. But she asked me, she was like, Brittany, what's this Snapchat? And I was like, something you don't need to be on. Sure? I feel like I should be on Snap. Nope. Ain't your age group, Mom. You're lucky I'm letting you on Instagram. Stay in your place.
I'm glad my mama don't have Instagram because she just be posting pictures of my nieces and nephews. That's all. Yeah. Or like if she made a sweet potato pie like she did the other day.
She posted.
She did and tagged me in it. Got people liking the picture. I'm like, I didn't do this.
Girl, well, they should have shown off her work.
I really hate, speaking of social media, I really hate it when Facebook started letting everybody else on. Remember how when it started, it used to just be us college kids in high school, and some high school kids,
right?
Or even some of the colleges used to be on it. Not all of them. Now it's everybody on Facebook, and I hate this shit so much because now I can't really say anything, and then my students' parents are on there,
right?
And I don't want to talk to them either. I like them, but I don't want to talk to them either.
But I feel like that's why there are certain different, platforms, because you get to do certain things on each one. Like Facebook is the more professional side of you.
The cookie cutter. That's LinkedIn part 2.
Really. Right. That's like Facebook is the grandma, and then LinkedIn is like the great grandma. Like you really have to pull it together. But Facebook is like the professional side of you. That's kind of where
I call it the cookie cutter side of me. The sweet teacher side.
Well, I don't really be on Facebook. Like I really don't be on Facebook like talking about it. I browse like once a week.
I be being nosy sometimes. I don't like nothing. I just be being nosy. And I be going through reading all of the comments and be fussing with somebody.
I don't even do that no more. Like I feel like Facebook just takes a little more energy out of me than Instagram.
Sometimes it do be messy though.
Or that's what all the ghetto ass shit go down on Facebook.
Oh my gosh, right.
Oh, I love Facebook for that. Other than that, you be finding all types of tea. You be all in people tea from fucking Alaska, bitch. And then you talking about their baby mama, baby daddy, or somebody got shot, and you be like, whoa, they revealing all this. It's really all on the It's really ghetto on Facebook, okay?
It's like, can we just go back to trading assignments because you ain't doing them in the messages what it used to be? At first, are you asking for help because you ain't do the math assignment? Like, that's really what Facebook used to be like for back then. Damn, back then. Damn.
Girl, yeah.
Back then.
That was over 10 years ago.
Literally over a decade ago.
Yes.
I think I saw Facebook for the first time. I was a senior in high school. So yeah, that was like, Lord Jesus, 15 years ago.
Girl.
I hate I even had to say that.
Big. And then from there, Facebook, you go to Twitter. No, we'll go to Instagram next. Instagram is like, that's more of a visual scene. Like, you know how you see people out in the streets and you don't necessarily know them, but you think they look cute. Like, hey, you look cute, and keep it pushing type of thing. Yeah. It's more of a social gathering. That's what we'll call it, a social gathering. Then Twitter, that's like family. Twitter is way more like family, where you go to the reunion and y'all talk about everybody. Mm-hmm. You spill all the tea, you find out all the news, you
see people's kids,
right?
And you be following people for years. Like you done seen people get married and have children, graduate from college, right? Break up. Like people even died on Twitter, and like somebody take over like their account or whatever and be tweeting.
Yes, that's weird as fuck to me.
It is.
Don't do that shit. Don't do it. If you follow
It
me
is.
and your people do some shit like that, I'm blocking you. And if I find out who it was, I'm blocking them too. That's weird. Don't do that.
The only time that happened was like, well, personally, was when my friend passed last Christmas Eve. It was his birthday. He died, and his fiance used his Twitter account. And I'm like, wait, I thought Ella was dead. No, it's his fiance. She had to specify.
She
Oh,
could have did that from her own page. I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, she was already following all his followers or a good majority of them.
right.
And she could have posted that from her own
And that was
page.
like from his personal ESPN professional Twitter page.
Oh,
too.
dude, don't do that.
Cause like when he passed, I was like, I saw it on Facebook first, and I seen a bunch of my classmates from kindergarten sharing. And I was like, wait, no, let me go to Twitter because Elle would be on Twitter all the time. And so I seen the tweets just going down the timeline. I'm like, somebody tweeting from Edward account. If he dead, how?
How you
Sorry,
doing?
Edward.
All right.
But right, but it was his fiance.
So, yeah, so from all of those, like every social media platform has its perks, its purposes, and it's like you should be able to use each platform for your advantage, depending on what it is that you're doing. You know, you might be selling pussy online. I would
Girl, they got
recommend,
OnlyFans now.
yeah, they have OnlyFans for that now, but I recommend going through Twitter. That's the best way to do it. You know, you can direct them to your OnlyFans.
Look, now Twitter got fleets. So put your
Don't
cat in
use
a,
that shit. That shit
don't-
is stupid.
Don't use a fleet.
I hate fleets.
Okay.
They don't work.
I had somebody put their feet in a fleet the first day.
Put their feet in the fleet. What?
I was looking, I was like, fleet? What the hell is a fleet? And then I was like, oh, it's kind of like Instagram stories. So then I went through, it's got a glitch in it though.
It does, because they
gotta fix that glitch. Yeah, because then
And
it's
they should
like
change the name.
it's like you end watching your little fleet, and then it just automatically slide into somebody, and you can't even stop it from going to somebody else's.
Right.
It's
Like,
like,
you
bitch,
miss
I
the
may
shit.
not have wanted to watch this person fleet, but yeah, the first day they had the fleets. A friend of mine, a Twitter follower of mine from St. Louis, we've been following each other for a while. He put his feet in the fleet.
Why?
And then in turn, I posted a meme that said, when you see feet in the fleet.
I don't understand. I want to know why they chose to name it a fleet in the first
Could have
place.
named it a tweet, a peep, something, not a fleet.
I would have took a peep. You know, I would have took a peep because it's a peep show.
And it's basically like Twitter trying to compete with Instagram now with stories, and Instagram trying to compete with Snapchat.
I really think that people just social media platforms need to just stay in their lane. Like,
Right,
they work
be
for a
themselves
reason.
that they were.
Twitter is great for words. You know, it's
Mhm.
great for you to get your socks off. Like, if you like to type shit, type that shit. You know, Instagram is for bitches that like to show themselves. You know,
Mhm.
they really don't have much to say, but they like to show themselves. They like to show their body. They like to do them videos where they don't really know the words. They just mouthing them bitches off.
And it looked like
Yeah.
they know the song.
Where they really don't. They're probably just saying watermelon anyway. But but that's for them, you know. And then Snapchat is just a whole nother black hole. Like, I used to be on Snapchat.
People be selling all kind of stuff on Snapchat.
Yeah, I feel
still.
like Snapchat is like
Selling
Instagram,
ass.
OnlyFans. Instagram and OnlyFans smushed together. That's what I
Yeah.
think it is.
Yeah.
It's not really cute. I don't like it. Once they did that whole little thing about Rihanna, and it was one other thing they did. I think it was with Bob Marley or something. Once I seen it was not for me, I was not for them. So I
still
cut that
have my
shit.
Snap, but it's not personal. I changed it to the podcast app. So every
Yeah.
time we drop an episode, I just be posting.
Well,
stuff
that's
on
smart.
Snap.
See, that's why she's my partner, because she be thinking about shit like that. Me, I would have said,
Because I
fuck
don't
them
ever
hoes.
put my personal shit on there. So hell, might as well turn it to the podcast Snap
right.
and use it.
This is true.
Because I did delete Snap for a while. I was just like, I'm not even losing this shit. I mean, using it. So
Yeah, you might as well use it for something. But like, those are different advantages of it. Like, you gotta know when to and how to use different things. Like, you can promote anywhere. Like, if you have a business, some type of small business, or if you have music or whatever, you can promote anywhere, but you also need to understand your audience, and you need to understand which platform works best for you. And I know for us, I feel like Instagram works best for us. We get on Twitter, but we don't get the same type of interactions that we do on via Instagram. The Instagram hoes love us, and we love y'all.
We do.
We have a few Twitter people that love us, and we love y'all too. But we would love for more people to get.
We want y'all to talk to us. Be involved in our foolishness.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jade and Cousin Goody.
Okay, thanks to y'all. Y'all
literally
MVP.
are like the only two that really like be fucking with us on Twitter. Like y'all be laughing, like Goody be tickling me, talking about y'all foolish, y'all just foolish.
And that's no tea, no shade to everybody else. Y'all just haven't hopped on a bandwagon yet, but y'all will.
Follow us on Twitter.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Yes, the regular Twitter, our podcast. Excuse me, our podcast. Blah blah.
She can't talk today, y'all. I don't know why.
I think it's the weather, girl.
Probably.
It might be the weather. But
we finally got fall around here, y'all. After being summer, spring, winter, whatever the hell we done had.
Exactly. But yes, follow us on Twitter. Y'all know we say this after every episode. Follow our Instagram as well. Follow us. That's the only two places we at. But if y'all follow our personal pages on Twitter, I am at Brittany, BRITTANY _ Eve, like the first lady. And she is
Nika D Great, D capital in the middle. Great.
Thank you. So follow us on there. Catch what we don't put on the podcast, because the podcast is supposed to be a little bit more professional. But
we be cutting up regularly.
We
do. We be in on the Twitter jokes and everything.
I'm ignorant. So.
And then especially on Sunday.
And
you'll catch me in my best on Sunday.
And also, like, because I always see this with people. One thing I really do hate is subtweeting.
Oh.
And for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, because some people, they forget who the fuck I am in real life. And
somebody subtweeted you like
yes. And I always do find, I find later on that some people be thinking I'm subtweeting about them. But I need people to understand that you're not that important in my life. Sorry.
I thought people stopped doing it though.
No, they still do it.
They do?
And like one time I had this dude that I was messing with, girl. We would fall out.
Is it who I think?
Because no, it's an old guy. It's old, like like past, like years ago. But we used to always bump heads because he was insecure and he just knew that I was talking about him. And I'm like, son, you know me. I could pull up. Whatever I gotta say, I'll say it to your face. I don't have to say it via Twitter. And then I'm not going to take back whatever I did say via Twitter. I'm going to say what I said. And that's that on that. Y'all, I've been blocked before for dumb shit. Some people just didn't like what I said. You know, it's just really stupid. I think people need to grow up and understand that social media is just for people to fly their fucking opinions off and just say what the fuck they feel. Like, it's an open diary. Let them do it.
I know. Have you ever been blocked because somebody was trying to hide something from you?
Probably.
I know I have.
I just know I be hurting people's feelings sometimes, and they block me because of it. So, and it be niggas too.
Most of the time that's what niggas be doing though.
They love to do that.
Especially if they got something to tell or something that you probably should know, but you didn't know, and you find out on Twitter anyway.
People don't.
It's like, I done seen it now. You ain't gotta block me now. I already saw it.
And I feel like this in real life, I always find out shit that I really don't be looking for, but it always comes to me. I don't need Twitter to tell me nothing because I'm probably going to find out in real life anyway. Somebody is going to say something, or you're going to slip up and you're going to say something.
And or either you're going to feel guilty enough and be like, damn, I really need to say such and such and such and such.
Right. So, yeah. But do you feel like, I know you feel like this because we be on the same page when it comes to this. Taking breaks from social media.
Oh, yes.
It's necessary. I think it's very necessary.
Yes.
Like I said, people get consumed with social media a lot, and that becomes their life. And they forget what real life is. And granted, there's some people that have found a way to make money from social media, and kudos to y'all, bitch. I couldn't do it. I didn't figure it out.
And that's one thing that I for real, make your money by all means. But like that flaunting facade type shit to make some money, I can't do that. Like a lot of people that be doing it, like getting brand and sponsorships and stuff, like they constantly got to do that shit over and over. Or I see people's Instagram pages that may make a post and they say paid sponsorship by such and such, such, such.
Right.
It's like, what if I don't like this shit, but I have a paid sponsorship? Like, I can't pitch people no shit that I don't like,
Right.
or no shit that I don't believe in, no product. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? That's why I can't get into this shit sometimes.
Yeah, it's too much, and I feel like those, like there's different calibers of people that do the social media thing. You know, you have those who they go head first as long as $1 is behind it, they really don't give a fuck. They have no type of morals, character, integrity. They just don't give a fuck. And then you have those who are actually on a mission, like there's a purpose behind what they're doing. They stay true to themselves, they stay authentic to the brand, the message, and they only work with people that align with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just got the people that just be fucking around up on social media just to
Waste
laugh,
of time.
just to kick up some mess and instigate some shit. Like the other day, like I think that was last night when they had this whole debate about New Orleans being the most African
Oh my
city
god,
in the country, and
Oh
I
my
agree.
God.
I'm sorry,
I do too.
I agree.
do
New
too.
Orleans is like no other place. Like there's no other place that's like New Orleans. But people love to like spout off these fucking facts that they done made up, just because it doesn't line up with their thought, their beliefs, or whatever like that. But facts are facts, sweetie. Facts are fucking facts.
And they be on Twitter loud and wrong all the
girl.
time. All of the time.
Girl. But like we were saying, breaks, because we always do this. We can't keep getting off track, girl.
I know. There's so much to cover with this.
But I do believe that there needs to be breaks. I've taken breaks from social media multiple times. I probably might take a break from Instagram for a while or just Twitter for a while. Like lately, I haven't really been wanting to do social media, but because we have this podcast, we have obligations, we have duty, so I have to make sure that I'm on there. I would like to get on there more, but I got to do it in a way that fits me and my lifestyle and that aligns with my spirit. I just can't be up on here fucking around with people because.
And that's why we never really get mad at each other when we be like, hey, I need a break. I'm off this week. I'm not, like intentionally, I'm not feeling whatever.
Right.
Like we discuss it, and collectively agree that, and it's always with us, like one person may be off this week and not really feeling like posting because they feel the episode, they know we have to do work, but shit, I'm tired. Like,
right.
Or, just being on social media sometimes and then it's like a continuous thing all the time. So like we balance out. That's what I love about our show is we balance it out.
Yes.
But we do take breaks. I think the longest break I took was probably when I called off my wedding. I wasn't on social media a lot for maybe 2 months.
I want to say the longest I went, it was a couple of, it was actually like I remember, so story time. So this was like back in 12. This was in 12, yes. So I had just like me and my friend at the time, and this was my dog, but we fell out. I still don't know to this day why exactly we fell out, but we fell out and it became a whole Twitter beef, girl, between me, her, and two of our other friends because they decided they wanted to Jeff in. They knew some shit that I didn't know, and I wanted to know. Right. So it became a whole Twitter beef. Mind you, bitch, we know where each other live. Why it's
on Twitter? Why I gotta find out on Twitter why you mad at me? Why come you just can't come by my house?
And honestly, like I reached out and it was like, yo, what's the problem? What's the beef? No answer. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, it became a lot because again, like I said, that was my dog, that was my ace boom coon. Like we was with each other just about every day. So for us to fall out the way we did on social media, I couldn't take social media after that. I was like, you know what? I can't do this. And I was moving too. So I was moving to California.
Like you was going through a heavy transition.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even about to deal with all this. So I want to say that happened in like probably September, October. I didn't get back on social media until the next year in maybe February, probably like February, March. That's when I decided to get back on social media. And that was only because I was in another state, bored by myself, and I needed I just needed somebody to talk to. Like, I didn't want to talk to the people I was out there with. I just need somebody to talk to. But that was like the longest. Those how many months that was? September.
Like 5.
Like 5-6 months. Yeah, that was like 5-6 months. So that was the longest I've ever done it. But I know when I can pinpoint when it's time for me, like when social media has become just a little bit too much for me. Because if it starts affecting me, my spirit in it, and I just start finding myself pinpointing or looking at more negative things than positive, that means I need to clean my following list. Like whoever the fuck I'm following, I need to clean that shit out. 2, I need to just take a step back and just be present in real life and not social life. Because if y'all know me, y'all know I really don't like people. And being around a lot of people on social media does not do well for my spirit or my soul. So
especially when you got a bunch of negative Nancy's.
Exactly. So yeah, like that's when I know I need to take a step away from social media. That's when I need to do it. Right now, I mean, I'm kind of in a straight place with social media. So like I can tap in and tap out whenever I want. I'm proud of myself. I haven't been on social media like talking about it. Because you know how on your iPhone it give you your weekly report.
I was feeling shame at first during the first part of the pandemic because that bitch was like, "Oh, your screen time was up 75%." It's like, bitch, I'm at home. I don't have nothing to do.
So that don't even count.
But actually, I'm proud of myself because it just gave me a screen report that said, I think it said my screen time was down like 10%. I was like, oh, I guess I actually been doing something.
I just checked mine. I think currently it's at like 2 hours and 30 something minutes. 2.5 hours, a little over 2.5 hours. And I'm like, what?
I guess we have been doing work.
We've been doing something, girl. Let me check it out right now. Let me see my little screen time. Yeah, I made almost 4 hours, girl. And social media was only at 3. That's a lot to say this fuck. That's a lot. If I've only been on my phone for 4 hours, bitch, that's a lot.
4 hours and 41 minutes.
That's a lot.
5 minutes for reading, 8 minutes for productivity.
And that's just for today?
Yeah.
That's how they do? Okay, that's just for today. All right.
Yeah, so it break it down like in minute increments too.
Yeah.
And then it shows like your peak time.
Right, yeah. I need to do better then because I only had 11 minutes for productivity.
Damn. Well, shit, I had 8.
How many minutes should I have for social media?
Your favorite 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Me too. I read
y'all, your favorite teachers be on the internet too much.
Just a lurking down, girl. We ain't releasing no episode just tomorrow. Look, and we up on social media, girl. That's all right though.
We gonna get back to it.
Please, we're gonna do what we're supposed to do.
Right.
But yeah. So we talked about taking a break. We do that. That's our thing.
And at some point, you have to realize you have to take a break.
Yes.
Like you can't just always be on social media all the fucking time. Like I thought I was gonna get my account suspended from Twitter after the election results. I really had planned on not being on there and being suspended because I knew I had some words ready for it.
Y'all God work. God said, nah.
He said, you know what?
I want you here.
You got some things to do here. We're gonna let Joe Biden win.
Hello. But yes.
You know who else needs to take a Twitter break? Trump. Donald J. Trump needs
we
to
are not bringing that negativity back onto this
platform.
Platform.
You right. But we don't need that kind of negativity in our lives.
I do agree.
Bro, why I feel like we've been sleeping better since he lost. I guess 3 years of pent up anxiety is just all this.
I honestly thought like the purge was gonna happen once he
I
lost.
did too.
So I was a little bit on pins and needles, but then I realized, bitch, I'm a whole real nigga out here. Ain't nobody gonna shoot me. Anybody gonna me? But but it did happen, you know. Look at God, just looking out for everybody. You know, them white people ain't that real. They ain't that real. They just real.
Shout out to our white friends that's got some sense.
Yes. Boom. Shout out to them. I had to think about it. I do have some white friends.
We do have some white friends that have sense. So shout out to y'all. But that's who need to take a Twitter break. He need to get the hell on.
Girl. And if you feel like, if you don't know when to take a Twitter break or a social media break, like whenever you start to feel drained, or whenever whatever conversation that you have, your thoughts are only surrounded by social media, I think it might be time to take a break. I think you need to reconnect with the world, with your family, with your friends. Love life if you got one.
We can't really physically connect with our friends.
I mean, you can call people.
Like, okay, you
can
right.
call, you can text.
FaceTime, text.
Right.
We got a lot of technology.
There are ways around it. Nobody writes letters anymore. Write a letter. Oh,
my grandma do.
I would love, girl. She want a pen pal.
She need one.
Shucks, I haven't wrote a letter in a
so
long
she can quit.
time.
So she can quit fussing with that damn solitaire.
I love solitaire
on her iPad.
I play solitaire. Oh, this is how I know I'm old as hell.
And then she'd be like, when the game over with, she'd be like, "How I get this off the screen?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, you can write her. I give you her address." Or you can take it from her Christmas card and send a letter in the envelope.
Girl, yeah. I mean, if anybody wants to write, I like to write. I like to show off my penmanship. I worked hard for that shit. So yeah.
Never mind. I was about to say something stupid about penmanship. Never mind.
I don't think. I feel like we about to get totally off, but they don't even teach these kids how to write in cursive anymore.
No, they don't.
You a teacher? I forgot. They don't teach these. They don't teach these children how to write in cursive.
They don't.
That's sad. Now you're gonna ask them to give a signature and they're gonna write it in print. That ain't no damn signature.
Like my sister, she doesn't teach her students. My sister teaches like 3rd and 4th grade. They don't teach them cursive.
I remember in my heyday, which we had to write in cursive. It was
we had like a cursive test.
Yes.
To see if you can write cursive the way that they taught you. Like they gave us notepads with cursive.
With the cursive in it.
And we had to trace it. So we are old. We are so old. Oh my gosh, we are old as fuck. Oh my gosh. Help
and I think this is why we have a healthy balance as far as it comes to social media, because we literally came from an age where we experienced both.
We seen the big block cell phone that looked like a brick. We seen a house phone. We seen the cordless phone,
pagers,
the call waiting, pagers, 2-way pagers,
*69, *67.
Oh yeah, we being messy and you trying to
block your number *67.
Bitch.
*67, dial the number. They can't see you.
And now you can't do that no more.
Or is it *69?
It's *69.
*69. They can't see your number. *67. That's how you you find out who called you last. Boom. That's when we didn't have caller ID. *67. That fucking shit.
And then then you have to think we seen caller ID.
Yes.
And then we seen it leave. Yes. And we seen cell phones.
Yes.
Like I'm so old, y'all. I had the first iPhone.
Girl, I
had the first iPhone, the 3G, way back in like 2009.
Girl, that's beautiful. You remember your first cell phone?
I do. It was a Nokia, a little blue Nokia phone.
I had a Nokia too.
Like this size, and it had the Snake Game on it.
Mine was white and gray.
That was back when AT&T was singular wireless.
Yes. I was on singular. My grandma felt so bad for me. So she went and got me that little phone. I was so happy with my little phone. And then I went to a flip phone. Girl, that's some fucking nostalgia for that age.
For real.
I miss it. I'll take a flip phone again. I really would, just so I can hang it up. Y'all make me mad.
Yep.
Okay, y'all. We didn't talk about social media. Yes, but like we were saying.
So much. Oh my God.
So, like we were saying, like there's a difference between social media life, real life. Know the difference.
And never forget that people know you in real life.
People know you in real life. You got Twitter fingers. I hope you got real life hands and know how to use them, because bitches like to pull up. So, with that being said, y'all, we hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If y'all want to comment on social media, if y'all want to share a story about somebody that tried to play with you on social media, but they didn't realize that you knew them in real life, tell us about it. We like these type of stories. Interact with us.
Yeah.
And in doing that, make sure you follow us on social media, on Twitter, RPB_podcast. On Instagram, Rum Punch and Beignets podcast. Make sure you subscribe to our website at rpnbpodcast.com. We are also getting our YouTube up and ready where you can catch clips. We're going to start posting like live feed, just little snippets that we catch in studio, outside of studio, and we might start doing some other things too. Just keep your eyes out. And also, like she said earlier, we are on Snapchat. Find us at Rum Punch and Beignets podcast, and hit us up via email, which is rpnbpodcast@gmail.com. DM us, snap us, tweet us. Don't fleet us, because
please don't fleet us, because I don't want to see your feet or whatever else you got to put in the fleet.
And that's it, y'all. So thank you for listening. Catch us next time, and we out.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Peace.